Welcome to the first of our weekday reflections as part of our Lent 2021 campaign, Leaner for Lent. All of the reflections are tied around the concept of getting leaner and fitter during the 40 days of Lent. So there is a crossover between fitness and between spiritual guidance. The theme for today's reflection is that of good instruction. I want to start with a quote by Pope John Paul II. Athletic activity can help every man and woman to recall the moment when God the Creator gave origin to the human person, the masterpiece of his creative work. When did I become a middle-aged dad? That's the question. I'm 6'2" and almost 18 stone. Life has a tendency to creep up on you and catch you by surprise, and the pandemic hasn't helped. I've lost count of the number of times we baked scones and made banana bread and ate them during the long summer afternoons of working from home. Yet I know I don't want to be lethargic. I don't want my thoughts, words and deeds to be fuzzy and slow, and I don't want my body to be full of random aches and pains. I want to be fit and agile in all areas of life. So whilst I may seem an odd choice to be heading up a campaign called Leaner for Lent, I'm probably the most realistic of advocates. I know what I need to do. I've read the books. I've outgrown the t-shirts. What I need is the motivation, discipline and guidance to do it. And I suppose that's where my attitude towards faith and sport merge. It's in the recognition that I can't do these things by myself. I need help. Someone to support me, motivate me and coach me. I need good, clear instructions. I want to know what it is I need to do. What are the rules of the game and how am I expected to play them? And I need to have this all laid out in front of me in a way that is accessible and supportive. I don't want much, do I? And yet I know I'm my own worst enemy. I believe that I should be able to do this all by myself, and I don't like being told what to do. So again and again, I go my own way, battling on regardless, until I'm either broken or exhausted at the effort. It's at those points that I need to stop and take stock. And Lent is a wonderful opportunity to do just that. Like Jonah, after running away from God for so long, I need to sit down in the shade and take stock of where I'm going and what I'm doing. Don Egan, in his book, Rhythm of Life, encourages us to reimagine our understanding of rest. He points out that in Genesis, God rested after work. After creating humanity, God rested. Whereas in contrast, Adam and Eve's first day was a day of rest, from which they then proceeded to work and live. Think about that for a moment. The instruction to humanity could be that we should work from rest, not rest from work. The pandemic has definitely slowed us down, but if we could emerge from this limbo-like state with a new perspective on how to work, rest and play, perhaps we could move forward to a more healthier way of being. And maybe this is the sort of sound teaching that we need to hear after weeks of lament and suffering, that we need to re-emerge with a newfound perspective for life and for what we value most in life. The pandemic has forced us to retreat and re-evaluate, and potentially has provided us with an opportunity to turn away from our bad practices and take on new ways of being that involve placing people, the planet, and dare I say God, at the heart of all that we do.